hard day. I have not been able to get anything done. I think I've been lacking focus. I'm not able to concentrate today. I'm not even making that up. But I'm not giving up. It's abhyasa. It's practice, practice, practice. That's what this is all about, practice. And the more you practice, the more focused you're going to be, and the more you'll end up in meditation. So maybe I'll end up in a meditation state of mind during this video. We shall see. You shall see too, because you will be a part of it. Hi Goa Flowers, I'm Anita Goa and welcome to Philosophy Friday. Yes, another limb is going to be covered in this video, and today we arrive at the 7th limb, which is called dhyana, and that means contemplation or meditation. Ooh, what is that all about? What is meditation? Is meditation just sitting cross-legged on the floor, closing your eyes and focusing yourself into your breath? It's probably a little bit more than that, and I'm going to explain it. Last week I covered the 6th limb, dharana, which means focus. And when we practice dharana, we are practicing focusing our mind into one direction. So in order for us to be able to practice the 7th limb, dhyana, dharana has to precede dhyana before we can enter a state of dhyana. Does that make sense? So basically, we have to be able to focus on one particular point for a longer period of time. And that takes a lot of practice, as we all know, right? And practice, as Patanjali defines it in the Yoga Sutras, is called abhyasa. It takes a lot of practice. The mind wants to do it, the mind doesn't want to do it. The mind resists, the mind doesn't resist. And we have to try to keep practicing so that we eventually enter into the state of dharana, focus, and keep practicing focusing until one day the mind does not resist so much anymore. It doesn't resist at all. It becomes, more effortless to focus on one particular point for a longer period of time. So when it's not so hard to focus, when your mind has quieted down, then you will start to feel that connection to that point that you are focusing on. When you're starting to feel that connection to the point, that is when you've entered the state of dhyana, the 7th stage on this Ashtanga Yoga Path. So Iyengar says that concentration is focusing on one point. Meditation is focusing on all the points. So one example that I can give you is just imagine yourself being in a downward facing dog, and you have your eyes focused on your drishti, which is either at a spot behind you, which then is in front of you actually, or up towards your navel. That's your drishti. So you're staying in downward facing dog, you're breathing, you're focusing your eyes on your drishti, and you've been practicing that for hours and hours, years and years maybe, and then all of a sudden you start to feel yourself becoming aware of how your arms are, where your hands are positioned, how grounded your hands feel, or how extended your spine feels, and how elongated your hamstrings have become, and how grounded your feet are feeling by lifting your toes off the ground, and heels are starting to come closer to the ground. So although you are focusing your eyes into your navel, you are at the same time becoming very aware and connected. You found that connection to your whole body. That's a state of meditation. And that's pretty cool when you start to feel that. Or in your everyday life, maybe you're having a conversation with a person and you're fully engrossed in the conversation and you're starting to feel more and more, a connection with the person you're talking with and the conversation that you're having. Your mind is fully present in that moment. Nothing is distracting you. That's also a stage of meditation. Or you're reading a book and you're completely getting into the characters and enjoying every moment of reading the pages and your mind is completely there. That is also another state of meditation. If you're talking with someone and your mind is thinking about something else, or you're reading and your mind is going someplace else and you can't quite focus on the book, you have to constantly keep pulling yourself into the page again, then you're in a state of dharana, of just focus. You're not in a state of meditation. So you can see how there are different levels, to our practice, and sometimes it goes a little bit easier and other times it's, just a little bit more challenging. But the thing that we all know is through the practice, and this is a huge part of yoga and is why it is called a yoga practice, is just for that reason. Yoga is the cessation of the fluctuations of the mind. It is very natural for the mind to fluctuate and go up and down. And we have to practice by keeping it and using various tools in order to focus our mind into the present moment, into what it is that we're focusing on, and trying to stay there for a certain amount of time. And as we practice, then we start to get better at it, and we might fall into a state of meditation faster. But initially, probably we're just practicing dharana and not so much dhyana. So that, my friends, is the 7th stage on the Ashtanga Yoga Path, dhyana meditation. And of course, there are many different meditation techniques, which I'm not going to go through right now, but I just wanted to make you aware of what this stage was all about. I hope that you enjoyed it. And in the next video, I am going to share with you the last stage, the 8th limb samadhi. Ooh, what's going to happen there? But let me know in the comments below if this made sense to you at all, if you are in a state of meditation or in a state of focus. Anything else you want to share? I always love to hear from you. All right, I'll see you next time. Bye. Is the space of dhyana. Climbing up quite a few limbs here, or a steep ladder, don't you think? No. Is it a ladder? I don't know that we've been climbing up a ladder. Have we been climbing up a ladder? I think I've been referring you to a ladder, but I don't know. I guess a path could be a ladder. Whatever. I think I did it. I think I did it. Whew, that took a lot. That really took a lot. Abhyasa rocks. Keep practicing. Don't give up.